Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about top 5 legendary anime, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, follows the story of Lelouch Lamperouge, a brilliant exiled prince of the Holy Britannian Empire. Living in occupied Japan, renamed Area 11, Lelouch gains a mysterious power called Geass from CC, which allows him to command anyone to obey his orders once. Using the alias Zero, Lelouch leads a rebellion against Britannia, seeking revenge for his mother's death and aiming to create a peaceful world for his sister, Nunnally Lamperouge. He forms the Black Knights and wages strategic battles using advanced mechs called Nightmare Frames. However, Lelouch's double life creates intense conflict, especially with his childhood friend Suzaku Kururugi, who fights for Britannia from within. As the story unfolds, moral dilemmas, betrayals, and shocking twists challenge Lelouch's ideals. The series explores themes of power, justice, and sacrifice, culminating in Lelouch's ultimate plan to reshape the world, no matter the cost. Tokyo Ghoul follows the story of Ken Kaneki, a shy college student living in a world where flesh-eating creatures called ghouls secretly coexist with humans. Kaneki's life changes drastically when he goes on a date with a girl named Rise Kamishiro, who turns out to be a ghoul and attacks him. After a near-fatal accident, Kaneki survives through a surgery that transplants Rise's organs into his body, turning him into a half-human, half-ghoul hybrid. Struggling with his new identity, Kaneki learns he can no longer eat normal food and must consume human flesh to survive. He's taken in by a group of relatively peaceful ghouls working at a cafe called Anteku, where he begins to understand the ghoul world and its moral complexity. As Kaneki adapts, he faces threats from both sides, violent ghouls, and the human organization CCG, Commission of Counter-Ghoul, which hunts ghouls. Over time, Kaneki becomes stronger, but also more conflicted, especially after being captured and tortured by the sadistic ghoul Jason. This trauma changes him, making him colder and more determined to protect those he cares about. The series explores themes of identity, survival, and what it truly means to be human, as Kaneki walks the painful line between two worlds. Jujutsu Kaisen follows Yuji Itadori, a physically gifted high school student who lives a normal life until he encounters a cursed object, one of the fingers of the powerful curse Ryomen Sukuna. To protect his friends, Yuji swallows the finger, becoming Sukuna's vessel. He is soon taken into the world of jujutsu sorcery by Satoru Gojo, a powerful sorcerer and teacher at Tokyo Jujutsu High. Instead of being executed immediately, Yuji is given a mission: consume all of Sukuna's fingers to eliminate the curse permanently. At the school, Yuji trains alongside fellow students Megumi Fushiguro and Nobara Kubisaki. Together, they battle curses, manifestations of human fear and negativity, while growing stronger and learning the dangers of their world. As the story progresses, darker threats emerge, including intelligent curses who seek to reshape the world. Yuji struggles with the burden of hosting Sukuna and the moral weight of taking lives. Jujutsu Kaisen blends intense action with emotional depth, exploring themes of death, purpose, and the value of a meaningful life. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood follows brothers Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric, who practice alchemy, the science of transforming matter. After their mother's death, they attempt to bring her back using forbidden human transmutation. The ritual fails disastrously. Edward loses an arm and a leg, while Alphonse loses his entire body, his soul bound to a suit of armor. Seeking to restore their bodies, Edward becomes a state alchemist, earning the title Full Metal Alchemist, and begins searching for the Philosopher's Stone, a powerful item said to bypass the laws of equivalent exchange. Along the way, they uncover dark truths about the stone. It is created using human lives. Their journey entangles them in a nationwide conspiracy involving the mysterious homunculi and a shadowy figure known as Father, who seeks godlike power. With allies like soldiers, alchemists, and friends, the brothers confront corruption, war crimes, and moral dilemmas.
As the story unfolds, Edward and Alphonse grow stronger and wiser, learning the true meaning of sacrifice, humanity, and responsibility, ultimately striving to reclaim what they lost without abandoning their principles. Mob Psycho 100 follows Shigeo Kageyama, nicknamed Mob, a quiet middle school boy with immense psychic powers. Despite his abilities, Mob wants a normal life and struggles to express his emotions, believing they are dangerous if left unchecked. Mob works under Reigen Arataka, a self-proclaimed psychic who actually has no powers but uses Mob's abilities to solve supernatural cases. While Reigen acts as a mentor, he also teaches Mob important life lessons about confidence and morality. As Mob encounters evil spirits and other espers, he's forced to use his powers in intense battles. His emotions gradually build up, and when they reach 100%, he unleashes overwhelming psychic power, often losing control. Meanwhile, he tries to improve himself physically and socially, especially to impress his crush. The story also introduces powerful organizations like Claw, which seeks to dominate the world using psychic abilities. Mob must confront these threats while learning to accept himself and understand his feelings. Mob Psycho 100 is not just about action, it deeply explores personal growth, emotional control, and the idea that true strength comes from self-awareness and kindness rather than raw power.